engineering. Let me just introduce myself. So that's me. I'm Ray Fernandez. I am the founder of Everyone AI. So I am also a digital literacy advocate. So my goal is to educate the Filipino people regarding AI, the proper way of using AI, and of course, the proper way of using our data. Okay, and I am also part of the industry for 8 years already, going 9 years. I am also a certified Lean Six Sigma Yellow Belt holder and an active reservist in Armed Forces of the Philippines. We spearheaded the very first cyber battalion unit in the Philippines. Okay, so let us jump to AI prompt engineering. Alright, so let's dive in. Bago tayo tumalun dun sa second topic natin, which is using AI as your leverage tool, kailangan muna natin maintindihan kung ano nga ba tong AI prompt engineering. Tatagalog muna ako since we're all Filipinos here. So, malamang sa malamang, naririnig nyo na yan, yung AI prompt engineering, online, pinoposting yan online, different kind of webinars, right? Pero parang ang complicated niyang pakinggan, no? Kasi may engineering eh, ano ba yan? Puro math ba to? So, pero in simple terms, let us just make it simple kung ano yung AI prompt engineering. Ito lang yung paraan kung paano ka makikipag-usap sa AI or kay AI, sa artificial intelligence. So ano nga ba yung artificial intelligence na meron tayo? Can you give me one? Can you send your answers in the chat box? Ano yung mga ginagamit nyo ng AI tools? Gumagamit na ba kayo ng AI tools? Yes, Gemini din. Okay, Claude. Yes, ChatGPT, correct. So, marami pa. Bukod dyan sa tatlo na yan, Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, meron tayong Copilot, may iba't iba tayong AI with different functions, no? Meron tayong Suno AI for making songs. Kumbaga, modern technology, kinakain na nga tayo ng AI. Pero, technically, ang mindset natin na kailangan natin dito ay kailangan mong ituring si AI na para bang bagong intern sa bagong kumpanya or sa kumpanya nyo na limited lang yung knowledge niya, no? So, why would I say that? Kasi hindi yan manghuhula kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari. So, think of it like this, na ikaw yung boss, tapos si AI yung bago mong empleyado, no? Hindi manghuhula si AI as your employee kung anong gusto mong mangyari as a boss. Dahil kung malabo yung utos mo kay AI, for sure, malabo din yung ibibigay niyang sagot sa'yo or result sa'yo. So, ang ending, kailangan mo pang ulitin o klaruhin kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari. Repetitive task, kumbaga, no? And if it's a repetitive task, time-consuming yon. So kaya naman ang goal natin today ay matuto tayo kung ano ang tamang paraan sa paggamit ng AI by prompting. Okay? So let's jump to framework of a great prompt. Okay, so we have 4 steps when it comes to prompting. Silipin natin yung framework ng isang magandang prompt. So kapag well-designed kasi ang prompt, may ilang key ingredients yan. Parang sa pagluluto lang, kung meron kang gustong i-achieve na goal na lasa ng luto mo, dapat kumpleto yung ingredients mo. So same goes with the framework of a great prompt. Hindi ka lang basta magtatanong kay AI. Bubuo ka ng clear set of instructions. And that's what we call framework, no? So the first step that we have is of course assign a role. So sasabihin mo kay AI, sasabihin mo sa AI kung ano yung character o role niya. So for example, what we have here is act as a job applicant. Okay, so yan na yung role na binigay mo kay AI. That's the first step. Then once done with the first step, yung second step natin is provide context, no? Magbibigay ka ng background information o ng situation, scenario kay AI. So example of that is this one. I want my resume to be formatted based on the qualifications of the job role I am applying for. So ito na yung context, ito na yung background info, no? Na ibibigay mo kay AI. Then kapag naibigay mo na, you will define the task, which is the third step of the framework. So ano yung task na yon? Format resume but retain my personal details. So, si AI, ifo-format niya yung resume mo, pero dapat yung personal details mo nandun pa din, no? Yan yung task niya as an AI. Then last but not the least is set constraints. So, what do we mean by constraints ba? Constraints is restriction, limitation, no? Sa madaling salita, pagbibigay mo ng limits kay AI. So, example of that is ito. Keep it a one-pager resume and use a professional but warm tone. So bakit one-pager resume? Because when it comes to recruiting or recruitment as an HR, usually kailangan pagkakita ng resume mo, isang page lang, nandun na lahat ng skills, nandun na lahat ng kailangan makita ni HR. Kasi imagine this, for example, sige, lagay niyo yung sitwasyon niyo sa mga HR. May pinasa sa yung resume kaso 3-pager, no? So paano mo babasahin mo yung isa-isa, mahihirapan ka. So magse-set ka ng limits, magse-set ka ng constraints, yun yung ibibigay mo kay AI. Kaya may nakalagay diyan na keep it a one-pager resume. So para mas matandaan natin ng madali, the framework of a great prompt is APDS. So, assign a role, provide context, define the task, and then set constraints. Yan lang na apat na yan. That's what we call prompt engineering or AI prompt engineering. So now, let's take a look when it comes to the before and after. Okay? So usually, ito yung ginagawa natin, right? Even in ChatGPT and Gemini. So, itatype lang natin. Ang bad prompt or bad example is ito. Create a template for my resume. So, napaka-vague niya, napakalawak niya. Anong klaseng template for resume? Kahit ako sa AI, mahihirapan ako, no? So, technically, we can expect that the result of this prompt is robotic or heavy editing needed. So, yung ibibigay ni AI na result sa'yo is napaka-vague din, napakalawak din. And, for you, as a human, mahirapan ka kasi kailangan mong i-edit ng napakarami, no? Marami pang kailangan i-edit. So, since we know kung ano na yung framework of a great prompt, ia-apply natin yon. And that's what we call engineered prompt. So, let's see. This is a perfect example of an engineered prompt. I am applying for customer service position. That's the first, right? You assigned a role. Ano yung role dyan? Ito, yung customer service. Format my resume based on the qualifications below. So that's the what? The provide context. Nandiyan na yung context. Ano ba yung background information na magiging task ni AI? And then, the task, make it a one-pager or constraints, make it a one-pager resume with a professional tone, but do not make any changes on my personal details. Kasi si AI, hindi rin naman siya perfect, no? We know that it's an artificial intelligence. However, nagkakaroon din ng mistakes. So, yung results ng AI as a human, kailangan pa rin ng judgment natin, no? Even though we already provided an engineered prompt, you still have to double check kung ano yung mga details na binigay na results ni AI. Kasi again, the last touch would be us, tayong mga tao, no? So, ang magiging results niyan, for sure, it's a polished, ready to use, and achieves the goal in magkaroon man ng mistake, napakaliit lang or napakakonti. So by the way, this session will end in 10 minutes pala. So kailangan nating bilisan, no? Kasi nag-extend tayo for waiting, but that's okay. So, yeah. I will just show you how do we do that. So for example, ito sa ChatGPT, Claude, since you guys know naman kung ano yung mga AI tools na ginagamit natin. So for example, magpa-prompt ako dito sa chat box. So create a template for my resume. This is a bad prompt, no? Usually ang ibibigay niya ni AI, literal na template na kailangan mo pang mag-edit. So let me just check if I can share my screen. O ito, nasa ChatGPT tayo ngayon. Create a template for my resume. Ito ang bad prompt. Usually yan yung ginagawa natin. Look at the results. It's vague, right? Napakalawak. Kailangan mong i-edit yung company name, job title, yung action, and all, right? Napakadami. So, not unless, for example, if you will log in, just for an example, let me log in using my account. Okay, so ito, by the way, you can also use this file, add files and more. If you guys are formatting your resume, mas better ilagay nyo yung existing na resume nyo. So, for example, i-add ko yung resume ko. Yan yung existing resume ko. And now, let's say you're applying for a certain position. So, let us see. Kunwari, customer service specialist, work from home. Okay? Usually, may makita kayo dyan, right? Indeed, JobStreet. Let's check here. JobStreet. Oh, for example, ito. Usually, may makita na kayong qualifications, right? Responsibilities. So, pwede nyong i-copy yan. Yan yung ipipaste nyo kay AI. Let's just copy this. And then, balik tayo kay ChatGPT. I am applying for customer service position. And I need you to format my resume based on the qualifications on this job role that I am applying for. So, that is the context. And then, we have to set constraints. Do not make any changes on my personal information. Now, lagay mo dyan ngayon, paste mo yung qualifications. Then, hit send prompt. Then the AI will analyze it, including your resume, imimix and match niya yan, no? Imamatch niya yung information mo, i-align niya yung information sa resume mo sa qualifications ng job position that you are applying for. So it might take time kasi i-check yan thoroughly ng AI. Okay, so ayan. I reformatted your resume and then there you go. Pwede mo nang i-download ngayon yung bago mong resume. You can also preview it. See? Okay, now, it's up to you, it's up to your judgment kung tama pa ba yung mga nakalagay dyan. But so far, sa akin, sa information ko, it's still the same thing. And then, na-filter lang yung mga qualifications na pasok. Okay, so that's what we call AI prompting engineering. Okay, so let me just share my screen again. Okay, so now we all know the framework of AI prompting. So let's jump to our next topic, which is using AI as your leverage tool for job applications. So before we do that, based on our data, the unemployment rate of the Philippines umakyat siya ng 4.9%, no? Compared to the unemployment rate last May lang, which is 4.8. So umaakyat siya ng umaakyat. Meron bang factor si AI dito? Sa tingin niyo ba may factor ang AI dito? Kasi ako I admit, I had a hard time looking for a job, especially this year, no? A new job this year. Kahit mag-send ka ng napakaraming resume, Indeed, LinkedIn, JobStreet, usually hindi ka na siya shortlist. So may factor ang AI, no? So based on the data, over 98% of the Fortune 500 companies, they use applicant tracking system, ATS. So si AI, finifilter niya, sinosort niya yung mga resume na sinesend nyo sa Indeed, sa JobStreet, sa LinkedIn. So kaya hindi tayo umaabot dun sa interview. Kasi dun pa lang sa ATS, wala na. Na-filter na ni AI. Pag nakita ni AI na, uy, hindi niya na-meet tong qualifications na to based dun sa responsibilities na posted sa job role, tatanggalin ko to ngayon. Ganon. That's how it works. So 87% of companies, and this is globally, we're talking globally, they already adopted when it comes to AI. Okay? So you have to rewrite your resume with AI. And you can use what you have learned when it comes to the framework of AI prompting on applying this when applying this particular protocol in rewriting your resume with AI. So based on what you have seen earlier when I used ChatGPT, you can also use other AI tools. Kung ano yung mga ginagamit nyo na, Gemini, Claude, especially Claude, is very specific, no? Kaso kailangan niya ng subscription. Okay? But if you're done with rewriting your resume with AI, you may also use AI to prepare you for job interviews. So how do you do that? Mag-prompt lang kayo, napakasimple. For example, ito, generate common interview questions for marketing roles if that's the certain role that you are applying for. And then ngayon, si AI, mag-generate yan ng mga questions na possible itanong ng HR sa'yo. Para sarili mo. O sige, for example, itatanong ni HR or ni recruiter, what strategies have you used to increase brand awareness? Paano mo sasagutin 'yan, no? So you can use AI as your leverage tool. Hindi naman lahat ide-depend mo kay AI, no? Hindi. You are just using AI as a leverage tool. Kasi mahirap ang gagawin natin is nakadepende kay AI. Hindi pwede. So, kumbaga, let's fit kung paano natin ma-ace yung job interview natin or job application natin. Okay? So, why this matters for us? Aside from job application, you can also use the framework of AI prompting for content creation. If you notice, ang dami ng content creator ngayon using AI, right? And they are earning not just thousands of pesos, but million. Kahit sa TikTok, yung mga affiliates, Shopee affiliates, they are already using AI. Even coding for our IT folks, you can also use AI as for coding. Mas madali. Actually, yung technology natin ngayon, mas madali gawin yung mga bagay-bagay because of AI. But you have to use AI responsibly. Okay? And for research as well, for the students, and automation for businesses. Sa mga susunod na webinar natin, isa-isahin natin yan kasi hindi kasya yung oras, no? We will learn more about this for, okay? So hopefully, mag-join din tayo sa mga susunod nating webinar. But yeah, quick tips to get started. Again, just be clear, refine your prompting, customize your prompt, and then repeat. Check the results na binigay ni AI. Yes, we will have future webinar for this.